We're a nonprofit that uses work to try to get people to change how they think. It's a structured environment, intense supervision with feedback, and access to economic and academic resources.
It went from, hey, there's a set of programs we can offer you, to, you know what? We're going to figure out what works for folks. And in United Way, we've got the flexibility to work with partners like Emerge. And what success means is people entering the workforce and doing well, getting and keeping jobs. Success means re-entering your family, and we need to do more of it. And I see it starting here.
And Johnny's comfortable on what's he got to write up at the end of the day.
All right. Let's see how that shakes out, Bob. Just try to shovel that in there. Let me see what it looks like, please. Yep.
So the work here, that Monday to Wednesday, the men are able to work. Those are their work days, and they work up to 24 hours a week. Thursdays and Fridays are program days. Whether they have a high school diploma or not, they've got to be able to read at the 12th grade level. And then our most important components, which is Real Talk, which is an opportunity for men and women to sit around the table and have a hats-off conversation, and then parenting.
I'm real particular with my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my boy, I expect fall, get scratched. Oh man, I would say, get up, man. That ain't nothing.
We tell him he got a scratch on his leg, blood running down his leg. Oh, that ain't nothing. You be all right. That don't hurt. We confusing that child right now because he know it's hurting, and you telling him it's not.
People want to be able to support themselves and their family. And Emerge saw the value of that, but also saw the value that work itself wouldn't transform people's lives, that had to go farther than that, right? How do you deal with family, decision-making, education, parenting? All of these things form who we are and how successful we are. And Emerge understood that from the beginning, that whole set of issues had to be really unlocked for people to be successful.
This is really a program that helps people change their behaviors and their decision-making. And the hope for us here is that we can begin to expose them to the behavior so that then we can reinforce that behavior and they can build a practice.
How many times have you been late? When we keep people from the consequences of the choices and behaviors they exhibit, we handicap people. We really handicap them. We ill prepare them for the real world. So what is an appropriate response for what he just described?
The starting point for us here normally begins in the first workshop by an apology. So what do I mean by an apology? That means that whoever's facilitating that group that day will begin by addressing all the men and women and apologizing for all the parents who didn't love them and weren't home, for all the teachers that didn't make the investment, for all the police and correctional officers who abused them, and for every employer who never took them serious. That's where it starts. It's the apology.
Because normally what would have happened, he would have just came in, he would have said some stuff, he just would have been fired. See, but because of your honesty and your courage, you were able to take him there. That's the important. That's your learning. Don't worry about everybody. Worry about your little part. That's important.
That's what I want to show you.
Thank you, Papa. No, thank you.
Everybody wants to be a part of something that's, that's an accomplishment, that's achievement.
It's like, it give you a sense of pride and make you feel good when you see, building back up the communities in the neighborhood.
They see a change in your lifestyle. And by me coming to Emerge, that's what transpired me to change my life.
And what we're hoping to today with all our men and women, and where they get shocked at, is how do we get these guys and women to be the best possible human being? And what that requires is that they're not afraid to hug and or tell another man or another human being, regardless of gender, how they genuinely feel. To feel secure enough in yourself that you could tell somebody that you love and appreciate their support, that's huge. And that's the hope.
What I want everyone to know is, yes, we've got great challenges, but we are and can do things differently and do it right. When we get together as neighbors, as family members, as employers, or as donors or people who care, we can make these changes happen.